Hey everybody, how's it going out there? Um, I was just at the dentist and my mouth is like frozen right now. So sorry I'm a couple minutes late and I look really, really weird and maybe a little bit distracting. Yeah, I just had some fillings done at the dentist and I'm still frozen. Didn't think I would still be frozen for going live today, but I'm here. I'm going to try to talk gently and I'm going to get through sharing the Western astrology for you guys today for Monday going into Tuesday. Let me know how everybody's doing in the live chat or the comments below. I look so weird, but hopefully I can give you guys a laugh in these very intense times. Sharon says, Happy Monday, Meg and Soul Family. Welcome home, Meg. Thank you so much, Sharon. I appreciate that. Yeah, I just came back to Canada a couple days ago and happy to be home. So before we get into the astrology, you guys, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Meg Moonbeam. I have like a lisp as I'm talking today. To the Meg Moonbeam and Beyond Mystic YouTube, Rumble, and X channels. We really appreciate all of your support. And we really appreciate you sharing the content when you feel like sharing it, making sure you're subscribed. And if you'd like to have a personal astrology reading with me, those are available over at consultations.beyondmystic.net. Link is in description box below. And I think my availability at the moment is starting November 2025. So if you'd like to have a reading with me this year, you can go book in the link below. And also over on the Beyond Mystic Academy, Sylvia is going to be doing this shamanic breathwork part 2 coming up. There's the discount code there available that you can use. And really looking forward to that. Sylvia is absolutely amazing with her shamanic breathwork. So if that's something you want to check out, you can check it out on the Academy. Okay. I have to talk a little bit slower because my mouth is frozen. Usually I talk really, really fast, la, 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 but I don't want to hurt my mouth or hurt my lips. So if I sound a little bit weird today, sorry, you guys. It is what it is. So we got some very interesting things going on. Today on Monday exact, we've got Sun in square to Saturn. Sorry, Sun square Neptune exactly today. And on Tuesday, the luckiest aspect in astrology, Sun conjunct Jupiter. And, you know, we're in the energy of these two aspects, Sun square Neptune and Sun conjunct Jupiter, as well as many other things going on at the moment. It's interesting because there's a lot of positive aspects, transits happening at the moment, at the same time as some pretty intense ones. And oh my God, now my freaking browser is paused. Okay, now you guys can still see my browser. Okay, sorry guys. So yeah, it's very, very interesting because there is some intense things really going on in the world, and I'm not a geopolitical expert. I'm an astrologer and a mystic and artist. But I think with the astrology right now, it's really important to be mindful of the fact that there's actually very positive transits afoot this week with, yes, Christy says Jupiter Kazemi. Yeah, with the Jupiter Kazemi tomorrow on Tuesday, Sun conjunct Jupiter. For those of you who don't know, Kazemi is when we have a planet exactly in conjunction to the Sun. So positive. Jupiter is exalted in Cancer, and we're within the portal of the most positive, lucky new moon of the year, which is going to be on Wednesday. So we've got new moon in Cancer, Sun conjunct Jupiter. We just had Mars sextile Jupiter exact yesterday. We're going to have Sun sextile Mars this week, Mercury trine Saturn, Mercury trine Neptune. There's a lot of positivity, but at the same time, we've got Jupiter square Saturn, Jupiter square Neptune. We had Sun square Saturn yesterday exact, and now today, Sun square Neptune. So what the heck does that mean? Well, this Jupiter square Saturn and Neptune is really expanding and bringing to the forefront, right? Jupiter is the planet of expansion. The challenges, squares are about creative tension and challenges in regards to the Saturn Neptune conjunction in Aries, which is war, races, identities. Jupiter in Cancer is homelands. So it can look freaky right now because all the issues that are going on with countries are coming to the surface. But we're not, this is what I want you guys to be mindful of. We're not getting the whole picture. We don't know the whole story. With Saturn conjunct Neptune, Neptune can be secrets, behind the scenes deals. It's very ethereal, it's very woo. Also, with today exact Sun square Neptune. So I've been saying this the whole past week with us under the influence of the Jupiter squares to Saturn and Neptune. Now we've got the Sun squares to Saturn and Neptune as we're beginning this week. And sorry if I sound like a broken record, you guys, but I'm going to say it again. Take everything with a grain of salt. Okay? Because not that everything is fake. I'm not saying everything is fake. I'm not saying what's going on in Iran is fake. We just don't have the whole picture. We don't have the whole story. We don't, in the public arena, have the full situation, the full truth. And it's bringing confusion, Sun square Neptune. It can bring some paranoia. It can bring some mental instability. Okay. But overall, with Sun conjunct Jupiter, guys, Jupiter is divine protection. Okay. And this is exact tomorrow on Tuesday. And we've also got the Sun conjunct Jupiter in the influence of the new moon in Cancer on Wednesday. Sun conjunct Jupiter, very positive new moon. All the outermost planets, Pluto, Neptune, Uranus in very positive aspects. Pluto sextile Saturn, the two major malefics in a positive aspect. This is not the end of the world. So this week, there can be things with this Sun square Neptune, trying to put us into fear and disempowerment and confusion. Jenny says, we don't have the real why. I totally agree with you, Jenny. I totally agree with you. I love how you just said that. The real why. Exactly. We don't have that right now. So yes, we can be paying attention to what's going on, but don't let it fuck up your vibe. Don't let it fuck up your day, today going to tomorrow, because we are going to get the whole truth of what is going on, what has been going on, but it's a process and it can't be all at once because that would be too overwhelming for everybody. So I hope that makes sense how I'm explaining that. This is start of the week, Monday and Tuesday, as we're in this beautiful new moon portal, Sun conjunct Jupiter. There is beauty, there is opportunities, there is positivity, there is luck, there is abundance, there is expansion. If you stay in your heart, if you are mindful that we don't have the whole truth and that there are cover-ups going on. So why waste all your energy on that, right? Put your energy into you, your home life. Cancer is the home life, the family, your emotional well-being, self-care. Cancer is also self-care. By doing Cancerian things, that's going to open up us to being in alignment of what this Sun conjunct Jupiter, new moon in Cancer has to offer. Right? So this is a very interesting start of the week. Let me know how you guys are feeling in the chat. I'm definitely feeling a little bit of impatience. I'm noticing that coming up within me at the start of this week. Saturn conjunct Neptune in Aries. It's like, I want to have the whole story. I know a lot of us want the whole story. We want the whole truth. We're done with the movies, right? But we have to be patient in this process. Yeah, Jenny again says, keep doing your own work and good things will come to you. Don't get caught up. Exactly. Exactly. And it's not to say don't keep up at all with what's going on if you want to. I love what you just said there, Jenny. Don't get caught up. Don't let it ruin your vibe. Don't let it steal your loosh, zap your energy. Guinness girl, yes, impatient. I'm going to do a whole separate video at some point this week. I've got a lot going on because Jens and I are preparing for a retreat we're doing this weekend. Just lots of stuff going on, but I'm going to try my best to do a video this week specifically on the astrology of the Iran-Israel-USA situation. Also bring some occult mysticism in there. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. It's very, very interesting. Yolanda, observe, don't absorb. Yes. And things are going to continue to get weird. We're at the end of Uranus and Taurus. Yes, he's going to retrograde back later in the year. But that Uranus, the planet of instability, shocks and surprises and weirdness, 29 degrees, critical degree of Taurus, his fall position. So there's a lot of goodness at the same time, a lot of weirdness, but it's not the end of the world. It is not the worst case scenario. And I hope I can bring you guys comfort in that. Astrologically, we are not in the worst case scenario. We are not on the lower timeline. No. No, no, no. Bajorni, yeah, says ride the crest of the wave and don't get caught in the undertow. Exactly. And Sun conjunct Jupiter in Cancer at 3 degrees, which is a Gemini degree, on Tuesday or the days surrounding this week, I think we're going to get major good news. I think there's actually going to be a turnaround of good news, Gemini, regarding Cancer, countries, homelands, agreements, deals, maybe even peace deals. So I'm seeing some good stuff coming in, but that's Sun square Neptune, right? Neptune rules lies and deception and illusion. It's confusing. So don't get caught up in the confusion, giving your energy away, right? And also in our personal lives, wherever you have 3 degrees of Cancer in your chart, you could be receiving some good news today, going into tomorrow, also the rest of the week. So, okay, I'm not going to make today's video too long because my mouth is literally frozen. But let's pull some tarot cards. What is our universal guidance for Monday going into Tuesday? It's funny because on Friday we did pull the Tower card for the weekend. And we did have a Tower moment. But we've also been getting a lot of really good cards too lately. So what's our guidance universe for our highest good Monday going into Tuesday? 3 of Pentacles, the World. Wow, 2, 3 cards, and the 4 of Pentacles. And bonus card, the Magician. Whoa. Major changes are afoot in the material realm. Is this going to close in? Please, please close in. It doesn't want to close it. Okay, sorry, guys. I'm in my family member's home because we're in Canada, so I'm going to have to hold the cards a little bit like this. The World. This is a very good card. It's success. It's all things coming together, coming to fruition, miracles. To me, the world can be miracles. And I'm feeling that this week. This is a week of miracles. And some of you guys may think I'm crazy for saying that with some of the situations we got going on. But it shows astrologically there's a coming together. There's a perfection, a synthesis. positive fated developments. The Magician, we are manifesting this reality. Never forget your personal power, how powerful you are in the co-creation of our reality. You are not a victim. We are not victims. By our positive intentions, by our positive visualizations, we literally change the world. We literally direct the timeline. So if you're in fear, you're directing us into that timeline. You didn't come here to do that as a light worker. Positive visualization, positive intention, positive prayer, positive words. And we mess up sometimes if you say something out of alignment. And I'm a Scorpio. So when I'm saying this to you guys, I'm not perfect. I'm like total Scorpio. Sometimes I have freakouts and I think of the worst. When you're a Scorpio, we go into like the worst possible scenarios. It's kind of fucked up, but anyways. So being the magician of, okay, let's alchemize this. Okay, we've been in a war our whole lives. And I choose the most positive timeline available. I visualize that. I use my words wisely. I use my thoughts wisely. We are manifesting in every moment. And Jupiter is the expansion planet, Sun conjunct Jupiter. Yes, it's lucky. Yes, it's positive. Yes, be open to the blessings. But Jupiter is also expanding all our beliefs and our thoughts. So this is a time with the world and the magician coming together. I feel like this is a very powerful next couple days to manifest, co-create, discern. Karen says, you're not crazy. It's beautiful how this is playing out. We are witnessing a beautiful new earth. Yes, definitely. And the Three of Pentacles, deals, agreements, cooperation. Three, we got 2 3 cards, and that Sun conjunct Jupiter is at 3 degrees. The World is a 3 card. The Three of Pentacles is a 3 card. So I feel like we're going to get very good news today or tomorrow. There might even be agreements shared. And the Four of Pentacles, even though he's a funny guy because he's holding on to his pentacles very hard, he can be a little bit too anal about his pentacles and his material possessions. But he's secure and he's stable and he's conserving. So there's something coming in this week. Sorry, the beginning of this week, Monday, Tuesday, that it's going to stabilize us. We're being stabilized in the unstable. And I'm going to pull some bonus cards. What's the best way for us to work with this energy? This very powerful energy at the start of this week. Universe, what's the best way for us to work with this energy? Wow. 2 of Pentacles and 2 of Swords. 2 3s and 2 2s. 3 3 3, 2 2 2. Pay attention to the numbers that you're getting at the start of this week. 2 of Pentacles is balance and also choices. We're going to be given choices. Be open to the choices. What are you putting your energy towards, choice-wise, belief-wise, and 2 of Swords. So again, that's a very protective card. Put your energy in being open to the blessings and protective of what doesn't serve and what's a Sun square Neptune energy leak. Okay, the energy leaks can become very apparent at the start of this week. And it's very funny, ever since Jupiter went into Cancer, what day was that, June 9th? Notice how everybody's emotions are coming up to the surface. People's, countries, all our held up stuff from the past emotionally is coming to the surface. So that also calls for protection because people's emotional, familial, ancestral, deep hidden issues that have nothing to do with you, they're not yours. Yes, we can be there for loved ones, but we can't baby people that need to do the work themselves. So interesting. There's a lot going on, you guys. Next time I see you for Daily Astro will be new moon in Cancer. Amazing. Start of the week for new beginnings, new intentions. I'm going to be doing that today, tomorrow, this whole week. Spend some time every day visualizing and saying out loud and being that magician card, maybe even doing the magician pose to create the world that we want. So, yeah. Love you guys. There's luck in the air. There's positivity in the air. There's opportunity in the air. And before I finish up here, want to mention that over at Floraline Soaps, Alin has this Summer Light Alchemy Bundle limited edition available. You can use code BMSummer, all in one word, to get 10% off. And my beginner's guide to astrocartography workshop is 50% off at the moment. You can use code ASTRO50 on the Beyond Mystic Academy. And I am going to be doing part 2 of this workshop series on Sunday, July 13th, I think it is. So we haven't made that public yet, but mark your calendars if you do want to take part in that. We're going to go even deeper. I'm going to share with you guys even deeper the next level of, astrocartography, locational astrology. And right after today's Daily Astro Show, live on Beyond Mystic, is going to be the Coffee and Chats. I think it's with Janine over on the Coffee and Chats membership on Beyond Mystic. And of course, the Insider Access Pass Beyond the News with JC and Janine, 8 p.m. Oh, Linda, you got the email about part 2 today? Okay, good. Yeah, there's been something funky with the newsletter. So maybe there's something wrong with me. Okay, now I'm seeing it. Now it's going in my junk. I just noticed. What the hell? Okay, Linda, thanks for sharing that. So love you guys. Hope my frozen mouth wasn't too distracting today. I'll be with you all on Wednesday for the next Daily Astro. Oh yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be doing the July astrology forecast for the collective and all 12 signs, the new Astro Woo for July. So I'll see you guys. That'll be at 12 or 12:30 tomorrow on the channels. And yeah. Bajorni says, move to Banff, Meg. You would love that area. They have the absolute best Canada Day parade on July 1st. Well, I'll be in Alberta next week. I can't wait. Gonna go scout it out. I'm wishing you guys an absolutely magical Sun conjunct Jupiter Tuesday, Monday, rest of the week. And I'll see you all tomorrow for the July astrology for all of us. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.